Welcome to the Multiverse. These are our top picks for Last Call, or the final order cutoff for this week. It's your last chance to pre-order these books.
Absolute Batman #1. Batman legend Scott Snyder and iconic artist Nick Dragotta transformed the Dark Knight's tale for the modern age. Without the mansion, without the money, without the butler, what's left is the Absolute Dark Knight. This is the last week to pre-order Absolute Batman #1. Order today at multiverse.shop.
Green Lantern Civil Corps Special Number 1. The war for the fate of the Green Lantern Corps starts here. Lord Premier Tharos sends a surprising foe to retrieve the Dark Star Ring from John Stewart, which leads to a desperate plan to expose the United Planets as a force of evil. Allies and enemies will join this special issue to launch the Green Lanterns in a direction that will change the DC cosmos forever. Batman Full Moon #1. It's a gory Gotham horror story with glow-in-the-dark covers. An ancient and supernatural force stalks the streets of Gotham City. A lichen so powerful it'll defy Batman's most trusted resources, his brilliant mind and extensive gadgetry. But are Batman's physical strength and resilience alone enough to put the creature down for good? Or will this fight strip him down to his very bones? Even powerful magical allies like Zatanna caution that Bruce might not walk away from this one unscathed. Alien Romulus Annual #1. Following the theatrical release of the highly anticipated blockbuster Alien Romulus, Marvel Comics presents an all-new story revealing secrets of the film's legendary antagonists. How did Xenomorphs find Rain, Andy, and their scavenger crew? Familiar faces lurk in the shadows, and this issue shines light on them all. Mystique #1, reminding the world to hate and fear her. How do you track a subject with a history that contradicts itself? How do you stop a force whose motives change like Quicksilver? How do you stop a target that can be anyone? That's the question that confronts Nick Fury as he stumbles upon a web of lies and espionage leading back to Mystique. From the ashes of Krakoa, the shape-shifting mutant terrorist returns to remind the world exactly why it hates and fears her. Terminator #1. The plans to kill Sarah Connor and her son John have failed, but the genocidal Skynet isn't out of options yet. There are still a few more avenues into the past that will allow it to destroy the human resistance that is poised to smash its processors into silicon shrapnel. It just needs to expand its theater of operations. Opening a new front in the war, Terminators are dispatched across the globe and throughout time to target current resistance fighters, their ancestors, and anyone else unlucky enough to be in the strike zones. And while none of these secondary assignments are as straightforward as the missions of the first T-800 and T-1000, time is literally on the machine's side. When all of history becomes a war zone, nowhere and no one is safe.